Oof. A few more minutes. It's all good. No one was watching. Man, this coffee's hot. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's mega delayed. Get out of here. I don't need you now. Go. Oh well, let's get a start. Ugh. Oh no. Hello. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god, even more people. Alrighty then. Oh my lord. What happened there? Hello, can anyone hear me? Alright. Well, welcome to the debut stream. There are only 2 viewers here, so you just have me all to yourself. Ah, alright. Well, I've, hello there. I've, prepped a little small presentation, but before I start, let me have a sip of coffee. How's everyone doing today? Oh my lord. Sounds so dead without the background music. Let me try and fix that up a bit. Nope. There we are. Alright, so let's get started with the introduction. So just let me change scene here. Here we go. Right, well. It's all good. I think we all were entitled to a sleep in. Anyways. Alright, let's see if I can get this freaking cooking properly. Well, let's start with introductions. So, I am Roansome, or Roansome. Okay, so in terms of age, I'm 5 dog years old. So, fucking getting there. Pretty tired. All I do is just sleep, just work, eat, not too much. But yeah. What do I do for work? I dig holes. Yeah, that's pretty much as far as my lore goes. Yeah, there's not really too much special about that, but maybe I'll get into it in another video. So, yeah. What stuff do I like and what can we expect from the stream and, you know, more video content? Well, yeah, I'm a bit of a weeb, so I like anime, I like food, like I said before. I like eating, cooking. I dabble in finance quite a bit. Everyone's trying to grind in terms of trying to get out of the poorhouse. And of course, the thing that keeps us poor, playing games. I love games as well. But yeah, so I don't know how many people are watching this or will eventually watch this after the VODs get through, but yeah. Some of you might be wondering, what the hell is a talking dog, cartoon dog doing? Just talking and doing stuff. Well, yeah, I guess to start things off, I'm a VTuber or a new VTuber looking to do my debut stream, which is basically this. While trying to pump and market myself, a lot of people are just asking me, what the hell is a VTuber? What the hell is this? What's with this thing that you're showing me? What's with the dog? Yeah, so for all of you who are basically normies, VTubers are basically just YouTubers and streamers. They just use a cartoon avatar or a cartoon character that's fully rigged and can talk. Not like mine though. My mouth doesn't move. Yeah, it's just my jowls. They just expand and contract. So yeah, pretty lazy rigging, but that's the kind of look I was going for. So if you weren't familiar with other VTubers, I guess you could start off with Iron Mouse, Chibi, or Doki Bird. Coreno is there as well, but she basically streams in Japanese, so I don't know. You can just do a quick Google search. Originally, when I started this YouTube channel, I basically just wanted to make video essays and do regular live streaming, but then I had this silly idea to get a VTuber avatar rigged. I mean, the main thing, or the main advantage about that was I got to sidestep around, you know, dealing with cameras, lighting. Right now I'm streaming on an old ass Microsoft LifeCam, which is super, super old. And the lighting in my house, it's actually pretty good, but who knows if that will change over time. Maybe it will just get worse. So yeah, getting a little cartoon figure does help like a little bit in terms of, you know, sidestepping some of the other issues. I know your lighting setups can get pretty complex and pretty hardcore, but I don't know. I try to do things cheap and nasty. You know, when I think about it, I'm not sure if I really sidestep the issue, because instead of paying for a better camera or better lighting, I basically had to pay for rigging of the model. But I'll get onto that in the next couple of slides. I guess one of the advantages of becoming a dog, I guess, is that I mean, one, people don't have to look at my ugly face, so it makes branding a bit easier. Oof, hits too close to home. But the downside is I get lumped in with other weebs, weirdos, and probably furries as well. Some of my friends already give me shit about that already, so, well, we'll see how that goes. Right, so now that you know what I am, or what this whole thing is, let's have a look at the concept art and my model. So yeah, you can kind of see over here on the left. Let me just get my screen pointer up. No, that's not what I want. So yeah, I actually commissioned like an art piece from a co-worker of mine. So that's her Instagram and that's her main handle. But yeah, I commissioned a couple of bits of artwork, and she came up with a really nice concept for the model. So my model was just basically based on my dog, but not everything is exactly the same. And, you know, she couldn't have known the intricacies of like the fur patterns and stuff. So probably one of the key differences between my dog and this drawing is that, there's no white patch on the belly and the chest. So I don't know, I guess I am the dog dad and I am all brown, and then the whiteness comes from the mother's side, I guess, which is pretty funny if you know who I am. But yeah, so the dog itself is based on my dog, like I said, and he's like a Shar Pei mix, so that's why he's got big buffy jowls and a big fat nose. You know, I love free stuff, and air is free. But things. When I went to try and transform this model into an actual avatar, I tried playing around with redoing the PNGs, but it didn't work too good. So I actually got someone else to redraw it and do the rigging, which was pretty complicated. So I got Macy Studio, who did a fantastic job. And yeah, I just, unfortunately, for some people out there, I just used Fiverr and just, you know, paid like a little bit of money, engaged in the race to the bottom, and yeah, but I don't know. I reckon the model was fantastic. Like great value for money for 150 bucks. I've seen other people pay like 2,000, offering like 4 to 10,000 US dollars for getting like a model created from scratch and then rigged. And Macy basically did something like very similar. So I thought she would have had like a lot of groundwork done for her with the Photoshop file that I sent, but she ended up redrawing basically everything. So the line work is all nice and smooth. My jowls are still there for the main model, but it looks a lot more like a ball chin now. But I don't know, it is what it is. But yeah, I tried giving rigging a go, and it was a fucking nightmare. So I'm glad I got someone more professional to do it. So yeah, that kind of covers my model in a little bit more detail. But what can we expect from this channel? Or what can you guys expect? Well, in my main channel, I'm gonna try and aim to do a couple of video essays over time, as well as do a few long form discussions or videos about my thoughts about certain things. So, like I mentioned before, I like finance, dealing with money, playing around with money, and also, I don't know, I just see news articles from time to time, so I don't mind having a look at that and commenting about it. For some people who may be more interested in investing or doing some other things, I wouldn't mind making some guides and tutorials, so you can expect that from the channel as well. As far as streaming content is concerned, it's mainly going to be video game streams, but I'll break down the stream pipeline a little bit later. But I don't know, there will be time here and there for some fireside chats as well. So yeah, since the content or the streaming content is mainly going to be to do with video games, what games do I like? So here's a big fat list. So I play a variety of video games. I still do. I pretty much grew up with first-person shooters. Really love them. So I've played Counter-Strike, Battlefield, COD for quite a bit recently, but I don't know. It's kind of taken quite a bit of a backseat because not a lot of good FPS or third-person shooter games have come out which have taken my interest. Action RPGs I play quite a bit. Currently playing a lot of Path of Exile right now. The current league is really good, and you can kind of tell that I've started from the classics like Diablo, and then I played around with some Last Epoch as well earlier during the year. I play a lot of RPGs and like from Western and Japanese as well. So you can see I'm real acquainted with the Final Fantasy series. So I quite like the all of the classic turn-based ones, and also the later entries which are a lot more action-based. So hopefully maybe next year sometime I'll finish off with doing a playthrough of another game like Space Marine, and then I'll jump back into Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth when that finally gets ported to PC. RPGs, I might do a few streams of Enderall and Outward. So for those of you who don't know, Enderall is a standalone mod of the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. So playing Skyrim has been done to death, but Enderall is quite underrepresented. So I'd love to kind of show more people about what is essentially the hotter sister of the Elder Scrolls games. And Outward is also something that's quite slept upon as well. Like, people really like playing Elden Ring and a lot of other Souls-like instead. Outward sort of is like Souls-like, but it also isn't. But it had like a lot going for it, and there's a sequel coming out as well. I like playing roguelikes, quite a lot of them. Everspace 1 and Risk of Rain were really good. I also really like spaceflight sims, so again, I loved Everspace 1, and then when I heard Everspace 2 was coming out, I freaking jumped on that as well. I have a love-hate relationship with Star Citizen, but after hearing about Star Atlas, yeah, Star Citizen sounds like a really great deal and fantastic value for money. So, I don't know, with Squadron 42 coming out, I don't know, in 2026, who knows, maybe I'll do some live streaming of that or play some Star Citizen from time to time just to kind of give people a taste of what the experience is like. And I obviously got like a whole bunch of other games which I quite liked as well. Terraria, also very great game. Unturned, no one would ever have heard of this, but if you heard of DayZ and played it, then you'll like Unturned, especially if you like Roblox. But yeah, as far as the immediate pipeline of games that I'm looking forward to, Path of Exile 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Everspace has gotten some new DLC and Outward 2, a lot of sequels that I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully when they come out, I'll start streaming all of that, and then who knows, maybe we can just play together sometime. Oh, and YouTube playables, yes. Thank you. Yeah, I've also gotten addicted to YouTube playables as well. I need to like figure out how to bloody get that going and stream at the same time. I had a whole list of older games which I wouldn't mind streaming as well, but I don't know. Maybe I'll probably do some playthroughs or partial playthroughs as a gap filler between all of these new releases which are coming out. But yeah, again, I don't know, in order to kind of differentiate myself, I just like to stream something a little bit different. I don't want to just stream mainstream games all the time because usually, I don't know, the quality's a bit shit. Just look at Bethesda games in general. It's a bit sad. Alright, so, in terms of video content released, my video production pipeline is really slow. So, as far as streaming goes, I should have a semi-regular schedule, but in terms of making like video essays and actual content, it's taking a lot longer than expected to record voice lines and do the video production. But I'm trying to aim for a video a week, which can be like a mix of a long form video or a bunch of YouTube shorts or something like that, or maybe like a recap video just to kind of break down my week. But just to give people an idea of the current pipeline that I have, I'm currently working on a video that goes more into depth about myself and my career. Then the next video is something I'm passionate about, and that is car crash response, because I recently got absolutely gypped for an insurance claim. So we can all go through that together and spread the word and try to come out on top. And then after that, I've got like a bunch of requests from people already about, an introduction on how to trade on an exchange, an introduction to stocks and how to like manage money, finance, and all of those habits. And then from, once the dust settles down, I wouldn't mind doing a finance video and just breaking down, the M&A issue with Ubisoft and all of their share price performance and what we can expect, or what could we have expected if we had backtested things a little bit back in time. But yeah, so this will probably come out very slowly, and I probably won't get to all of these videos until maybe the first quarter of next year, but we'll see how we go. It will depend on how busy work is for me. I actually do have a full-time job. I don't just dig holes randomly. As for the streaming schedule, I've got an indicative schedule of streaming on Saturdays and Sundays, in the afternoon on Saturdays, and maybe in the morning or the afternoon on Sunday. Like I said before, mainly it's going to be video game streams, and there'll be an occasional Q&A, maybe at the start maybe at the start of each stream, or maybe we can block out a block of time, maybe a couple of hours. Depends on how popular the streams are, I guess. So as for the streaming pipeline, I've just bought and downloaded Space Marine 2, so we can go have a look at that. I want to do a full playthrough and hopefully finish before the end of this year. After I do that, I want to revisit Final Fantasy Remake and play it from start to finish. I've got a few other friends who are kind of in like a bit of a video game drought as well, but I don't know. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth are like heavily slept on. There were fantastic action RPG games, and you know, everything about it was good. It's not just the nostalgia for me, and yeah, I'd highly encourage people to give it a shot, or at least kind of like watch the stream a little bit and then play on your own. Like I mentioned, wouldn't mind doing an end or partial playthrough, just to kind of show, you know, what a nice, good RPG looks like. And then who knows? Maybe I'll play a bit more FPSs like BattleBit Remastered and maybe play on TradingView for a little bit as we all talk. So for next week's schedule, I am aiming to release my first YouTube content video on Wednesday, but we'll see how that goes. Friday, maybe I'll try and do like a quick recap video. So maybe, oh, testing. I just got OBS disconnection messages. Oh. Can any of you guys say something? No, it looks like it's still working. All right, we're still in. Well, in any case, it doesn't matter about the OBS issues and all of that, because that's pretty much the end of the Prezzo. So, yeah, if you like what you saw and you want to follow more, sweet. Cheers, Nat. Cheers, Luke. Well, in any case, yeah, if you like what you saw and you want to, follow, please subscribe to the Roansome channel and become a Roanery fan. Like and comment on the video. So obviously there's not a huge, user base, or I don't have a lot of followers. So like, subscribe, put in some comments, and yeah, because there's so few of you, I'll definitely see them. So please suggest what further or what other content you want me to cover, or if you want me to play a particular game, please feel free to suggest all of that stuff as well. One big thing is to mention, I do have a coffee page. Please don't donate to it. Please don't donate super chats. I don't even know I even have that enabled. I'm quite relatively well off, so I don't feel good about taking people's money. But yeah, just yeah, Aussie ping for the win. Yeah, we'll we'll try and work with that. But yeah. Anyways, let's go on to some Q&A. Finally, this Prezzo can die and we can go back to the talking head scene. Awkward silence. Nah, we're all good. All right. All right. Oh, what anime am I watching this season? Absolutely fuck all. All right. Let's hang on a sec. Let me get something ready. Alright. I'm literally watching none, so Down to Done I heard was interesting, but I couldn't be recap video of RE0 as well. So I kind of know what happens this season, but I haven't committed time to watching it. I've been too busy trying to prep for this fucking stream and whatever. Blue Lock is great, but I've read the manga to the current chapters. I can't be bothered watching Uzumaki, but I've read all of that as well. Don't follow Bleach. I've read all of this. I'm gonna wait until more Ranma comes out. I've heard some pretty iffy things about it. Wait, hang on. Wait, there I am. Fucking hell. But yeah, I don't know. Not a lot is catching my fancy this season. I don't know. What are you watching, Luke? Oh, I forgot. I'm also watching MF Ghost as well. Yeah, that's been pretty much at the top of my list. Hmm. Yeah, there isn't much. Actually, there was one good one. Well, it was a movie that I was looking forward to. Oh no, it's not in this season. But it's the Molcar movie. Yeah, here it is. Pui Pui Molcar the movie, Mole Max. I'm looking forward to that one. The animation style is very different. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be okay. Oh man, that lag is insane. All right. Well, given the fact that it's a little bit laggy, any other Q&A? Just type it out. All right, while I wait for some more questions and answers, I'll just have another sip of my coffee. Woof, woof, woof. Still can't get over my mouth. Woof, woof, woof. Look at me, I'm so cute. Iceberg stream. Well, what sort of iceberg? Oh, fuck. Should I bring up the presentation again? Alright, so, I mean, yes, I did say that I like anime, food, cooking, and everything, but I did leave a few other things out. I do enjoy doing sports. I do sword fighting or historical European martial arts. Is that the sort of iceberg you're looking for? Of delving into silly sword fighting nonsense? I mean, I can do that, but I'm gonna need like an intro video or something to that first. just to make it to become just to allow it to be a bit more accessible to new viewers, which I doubt there will be any. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can do an iceberg stream. I don't know. Drop a comment in the stream YouTube stream video once the VOD gets made, and I'll get to it. Or just message me personally. I know who you are. You know who I am. Oh my god, I hate Mare. I mean, we ran into so much cursed stuff on Thursday, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do more. All right. Well, I think we're at the 30-minute mark, so I'll probably just call that stream here. So this is pretty much gonna be the longest video I've done. Let's hope we can go for longer. Uh, but yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for attending, and I'll end the stream right here so that you don't have to force yourself to engage in the super laggy Q&A, but we can try and fix that next time. In any case, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye. Should check on Doggy. See if Doggy is doing good. Wow, wow.